Cheers. We will begin. Good. As a group, we've been doing this practice for years, how many, 7, 8 years. And, we were just talking about the weather and how hot it is. And don't you recall all of our conversations over the years saying, it's so hot. It's just what's going on? It's so hot. And then we're talking in winter, it's so cold. Why is it so cold? And, so again, things are constantly changing. It gets hot, then it gets cold, then it gets hot, then it gets cold. So if we can just not react, to that, know that it is a period of time, do what it is to get comfortable and allow it to change. And then, most importantly, to recognize when we do have a beautiful day. Like even yesterday, it wasn't that hot. It was so beautiful. The smoke went away. It was so nice. You could see the blue sky and the mountains. And so to focus on that, that we did have that gift of a beautiful day, and with the pollution down. And but we do tend to go to the negative, and that's okay. Just catch yourself doing that. And then try to, again, I've said this book many times, fill it in with, oh, but yesterday it was such a nice day. And, it looks like next week, whatever the date is going to be nice again. So, just not getting tied up in it. Okay, so let's sit a little bit forward in our chairs. Find our nice tall spine, shoulders up, back and down. Good. All right, and let's just close our eyes and arrive in our sacred space of doing our yoga practice. And just do the whole practice, just do whatever your body is asking, no more and no less either. Yeah. So let's take a nice big breath in and let it go. Oh, the nice big long sigh. Good. And take another breath in and let it go. Ah. And one more breath in. And breathe out. Good. And now bringing your hands, your palms up on your lap. We're going to take one more breath in and we're going to breathe in and exhale with the sound of Om. And that Om vibration, that Om sound is the energy that connects us to us out there, right? Our consciousness, those things that we cannot see. And to just relax ourselves and to believe that we are more than, again, just this brick and mortar body. We're so much more. So let's take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, exhale the sound of Om. Om. And relax. And now let's just do a few rounds of Ujjayi breath. So Ujjayi breath is that slight sort of restricting the back of your throat. You're feeling your breath go up and down the back of your throat. It's that feeling like when you're fogging up a mirror, or you take a nice cold sip of fresh lemonade and you're on a hot day. We were just talking about hot days. And when you take it, it tastes so good. You go, that tasted good. So it's that feeling in your throat as we have our lips closed and we're breathing in and out of our nose. Yeah. So just begin with taking a breath in through the nose with Ujjayi breath. Then pause the breath, 3, 4. Then slowly with Ujjayi, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Continue at your own pace with that gentle Ujjayi. Box breath. We're breathing in for however many is comfortable for you, holding same amount, breathing out same amount, and holding. Continue on. And no hurry, just at the next exhale breath. Release the Ujjayi breath at the bottom of that breath, at the bottom of the hold. And then relax the breath, relax the body. Good. And now with our eyes still closed, we're gonna just softly bring our hands onto our navel area, the solar plexus area. That's the center of our being, our body. Yeah, it's where our life began. It's where we were attached to our mother. Yes, good. And then just start to rock your body side to side, like a pendulum. Yeah, noticing the shift of weight from one sit bone to the other. Inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. Sort of like a tick tock clock. Tick tock. Good. And then come back to center. Release your hands back onto your lap. And gently, when you're feeling ready and complete, just ever so slightly crack your eyes open. Just get a little bit of light. Yes. And then open them up just a little bit more, maybe like 30 degrees. And opening them maybe 50 degrees. And then completely opening your eyes. Yeah. Taking it slow. It's a time of year during this, we said in the class on Tuesday, during the hot part of the year, when you look at the entire, probably world, most countries have that middle of the day, certainly most countries that get warm in the summer or in the winter if you're Australia, right? That midday, you sort of stop, right? You do all your tasks before like 11, and then you sort of slow down, come inside, maybe read a book, maybe take a little siesta. Yes. And then when the days get cooler, 3, 4 o'clock, then you go back out and do the rest of your work. It's such a beautiful thing, right? It's so helpful for our body too. Yeah. Okay. Let's begin with our neck rolls. So sitting up nice and tall, take a breath in. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Good. Shoulders roll back and down, even though your head is down. Relax your shoulder blades down your back. Feel that nice stretch in the back of your neck. Good. On an inhale breath, press into your feet, slightly roll your right ear to your right shoulder. And then exhale, drop your chin back to your chest. And inhale, roll your left ear to your left shoulder. And exhale, chin to chest. This time on an inhale breath, roll your right ear to right shoulder. Then press into your feet and gently lift your head up. It's back just slightly. And then over to the other side. And down. So make about 2 more slow circles. Inhaling as you go side and up. And exhaling as you go to the other side and down. One more. Taking it slow. Mindful. Next time the head comes forward, pause. Good. Press down into your feet and your hands. Slowly lift your head back up. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale again, dip your chin to your chest. Keep your shoulders relaxed back and down. Excuse me. And then now on an inhale breath, roll your left ear to your left shoulder. Bring it up and over to your right shoulder. So we're just reversing our circle. Feel free to, soften your gaze or even close your eyes as your head is rotating. Just opening up those neck muscles. It's where your head is attached to your body. It's always good to keep those channels open. Yes, from the brain to the body. Next time that the head comes forward, pause. Press down into your feet, slowly float your head back up. Yes, find your nice tall spine. Relax your arms down. Good, press down now into your feet. Lift your shoulders up to your earlobes. See if you can touch your earlobes today. Maybe not. And exhale, relax. Good. Inhale one more time. Press into your feet. Lift your shoulders up a little higher. And exhale, down. And then gently roll your shoulders forward and up and back and down. Just a couple of rotations in one direction. And then pause. And then do a couple rotations in the opposite direction. Nice and loose for your shoulders. Yeah, good. And then bringing your hands back onto your lap, scooting a little bit more forward if you need to be able to put your hands behind your hips, here, your palms. Yeah. All right. And then if you have that space behind you, bringing your hands now to your thighs. Good. On an inhale breath, as if there's a string on your heart, lift your heart, lift your chin. Keep the back of your neck long though. Don't drop the weight of your head back. Keep it long for cow pose. And then exhale, slide your hands forward to the top of your knees. Drop your head for cat pose. Now press into your feet. Inhale, slide your hands up your thighs and reach them behind you. Press into your palms behind you. Stretch your shoulders back. Lift your chin. Big opening in the chest. And as you exhale, next exhale, slide your hands to your thighs, down your thighs to your knees, and gently drop your head. Yes. And let's do that one more time. Press into your feet. Start to lift your body, your head. Slide your hands back. If this is too much, you can just leave them on your thighs, your hands. Stretch your shoulders back. Lift your gaze. And exhale, slide your hands down your legs and drop your head. And then press into your feet and slowly come back up. Good. All right, take a nice big breath in. On an exhale breath, just turn at your waist over to the right. Try to feel that rotation at your waist, not just your chest. And then look over your right shoulder, turning that head, and breathe into your belly. So as you breathe in, see if you can relax your belly. And as you breathe out, see if you can draw your belly back. Really exaggerate the belly rising as you inhale and drawing back as you exhale. This is getting your internal organs, your digestive tract working. It's waking it up. Good. And then relax the pose and slowly turn your head back forward and your body. Yeah, when we do that breathing, which we should all be doing all day long, when we breathe in, give some space. When we breathe out, squeeze out the air that we use. And that also keeps our digestive tract, our colon, things working, right? Moving around and working in there. Okay, nice big breath in. Exhale, turn at your waist now to the other side. Hands can be wherever they're comfortable, on the side of your thigh, resting that left hand on the back of your seat, like we did with cat-cow. Nice tall spine, take a breath in. Exhale, relax and twist a little bit further at your waist if you can. Turn your head and look to the left. And find that big belly breath. Breathe in, belly rise. Breathe out, belly draw back. Just to your comfort level. Good. And on your next exhale breath, relax the pose. Slowly turn your head back forward. Slowly bring your body back forward. Good. And then shake out the body. Shake, shake, shake. Shake off any tension. Move however you want to move. You can get crazy or just be nice and soft, whatever your body wants. But again, I say this all the time. It's why children are constantly in motion. They just don't hold on to tension. They don't hold on to anger. They may get angry. They say whatever they're going to say. They plop their body down, whatever they do. And then they just move on, right? They don't hold it. Oh, grudges. Oh, that person, anyway. It's good to move a little bit no matter what's going on in your life, is just move and just shake off your tension a few times a day. All right. So let's move to standing. So sliding our heels back, hinging forward at your hips. Feel free to remain in your chairs if that's where you are today. Good. And then as you press down into your heels, lift your chin up like somebody's pulling you up from your seat by your chin. Yeah. And make your way to the back of your chair. Good. I'm going to slide mine out of the way. You can leave yours where it is. Yeah. All right. So we arrive in our space. So let's again just very slowly start to move the body. Yes. Good. We've now changed positions. So be kind to your body. Yes. Just figure out what it's asking. Good. And then if you want to come into a little walk, maybe just lifting our heels. Keep your posture, keep your heart raised, your gaze forward. If you want to lift your feet up a little bit, coming into a little march. And maybe a few of you might want to come into a little jog. I'm not feeling that today, but again, this is your practice. So we're just starting to get the heart rate going, moving. Yes. Bring a smile to your face. Good. And if you're now full jog in, you can start to slow down. And now if you're into marching, you can slow down, just lifting your heels. And then let's come to our mountain pose, right? Feet about hip distance apart, kneecaps lift, tailbone tucks, shoulders relaxed back and down, palms forward. Good, chin tucked back just slightly. Good, let's take a breath from the top of our head all the way down to our feet. And as we exhale, exhale the breath from your feet all the way up your spine to the top of your head. Yeah. Nice and slow, slowing down. Inhale again. Big breath in, drawing that breath down. Exhale, drawing that breath up and out. Good. All right, good. All right, feet a little bit wider apart. Now, good. We're going to do the breath of joy. Yes. We're going to send our energy out there into the world. Yeah. So softening our knees now. Good. On an inhale breath, reach your arms forward and up and out and look up slightly just to where it's comfortable. And exhale, bend the knees and give yourself a nice little gentle hug. And inhale, straighten the knees, start to lift the arms up. Big breath, taking in as much oxygen as you can. Exhale, give yourself a little hug, just bending the upper body. And one more big breath in. Again, sending out your energy, your beautiful energy. And exhale, bringing the energy in that others are sending out. And now just lift your head and slowly relax your arms down. Yes, we're all one entity. I just watched a documentary, maybe you caught it this weekend, but they were doing, one piece of it was the redwood trees, those big, huge, they're the biggest trees on the globe. Yes, and they are so massive, you would think that their root system is straight down, way deep into the earth, right? It's not. Their root system is very shallow, but it's long and it's all intertwined with the other redwood trees around it. So the reason why they're so sturdy and they don't fall over very often is because they're holding each other up. Yes. So that's what we're doing as humans. We need to hold each other up. And when we hold each other up, we all stand strong. Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing that came to me. Okay, so we're going to go from our knees to our head. You may need your chair here a little bit, but we're going to move all of our joints. Yeah. So first we're going to start with wiggling your toes and moving your toes around. And since I have your attention on your toes, try to get shoes that have a wide toe base. When your toes are squished in the front of your shoes, it can knock you off balance and cause foot issues. If your toes are free to move in your shoes, then they're working and they're staying strong. So moving the toes. Yeah, good. And then relax your toes. If you need to hold on to something, we're going to just pick up one foot and we're going to rotate our ankle. Yeah, in one direction. If you want a little more challenge, you can not hold on. Yeah, good. And release. Let's do the other foot. And the other direction. And if you're sitting, you can do this and release. And now we're going to go back to this leg. We're just going to rock the lower leg, relax the lower leg, and just the movements coming from the knee joints. So we're just rocking that knee joint forward and back. Little challenging if you're sitting, so you can just breathe with us. Good. And now we're going to straighten that and rock the whole hip joint. Yeah. So try to keep your upper body as straight as you can, and just movements coming just from that hip joint. Nice and easy. Just getting some movement going on in your hip. And release. Let's go to the other leg, back to this leg with the knee. So just forward and back, keep your body steady. Again, you want more challenge, you can let go of hanging on or holding on. You can try it too. Good. And then pausing, and now hold just from the hip. Rock forward and back. So good to get some movement in each joint of the body. Good. And release. Nice. All right. Find your hip distance apart mountain pose. Good. Inhale, reach your arms forward, flip your palms up. And then we're going to bring your fingertips to your shoulders and then extend out. So we're going into our elbow joints now. Forward and back with your arms. Good. And now the next time that your fingers come to your shoulders, you're going to pause. And now we're going to take the elbows up and out and down and get into our shoulder joints. Yeah. Nice slow circles, as small or big as you want them. Getting that shoulder rotator cuff to move around. When we move our joints around, we bathe them in this called synovial fluid in our joints. Yes, and then pause, and then reverse, go the opposite direction now with your circles. Yeah, should not be painful. Good. And then pause. And now just letting your fingers go, and then moving your fingers around. Little wiggle worms. Move all your finger joints around. Yeah. Good. Shake your hands. Flop your wrists around. Get into the wrist joints. Just let them, the weight of the hands sort of flop your wrists around. Yes. Good. Relax your arms down. On an inhale breath, reach your arms now into a T. Make a fist with your hands and now rotate your hands in circles, your fists. That gets into those wrist joints. Yeah. And then reverse, go the opposite direction. Okay. And then relax your arms down. Good. And shake it out. All right, we got all of our joints. Good. Nice and lubricated. Yes, it's like taking your car in for an oil change. We just did that. Good. All right. So coming into our mountain pose here. Good. Again, we're going to be doing a little bit of a balance here. So again, you can have your chair handy here. Good. All right. On an inhale breath, now we're going to take, let's like, hold on a second. Let's just relax. Let's take a nice big breath in and let it go. Ah. Yes, just release the tension that may have built. Yeah. And now we're going to just do a little bit of a balance challenge here with a side bend. We're going to start with bringing our arms out. And you can bend the elbows and interlace your fingers above your head. Yes. And then we're going to flip your palms up. And then you're going to start to stretch your palms to the ceiling. Now here's where a nice posture will come in handy. You're going to look straight ahead. You can find a spot to stare at. We're going to do a little balance challenge. Good. So on an inhale breath, see if you can lift your heels up slightly off the floor and press your palms closer to the ceiling. You're balancing on the balls of your feet. It's also getting into those little toe joints. And then release your heels. Relax. Good. And then again, see if you can lift your heels up. And a little wobble is good. That's all your body, your brain's connecting to your body, and all those deep core muscles are engaging to keep you up. And release. Good. Keeping your palms up towards the sky. Take a breath in. As you exhale, reach up and stretch over to the right. Pressing down into your left foot. Good. If you need to take a break with your hands, you can. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, stretch up and lean over to the other side. Press down in your right foot now. Good. And inhale, come back up. Good. Take a nice breath in here. On an exhale breath, float your hands down. Flip your palms down. Slowly land your hands onto your head. And as you do that, you can close your eyes if that's available. Yes. Let's take a nice big breath in and let it go. Oh, and relax your shoulders. Just feel that nice grounding. Yes, I've got you. You're saying to yourself. Good. And then gently open your eyes, lift your hands up off your head, gently release your fingertips, and slowly allow your arms to make their way all the way back down to the ground, to the floor. Yeah. Good. And shake it out. Good. All right. So coming into a little bit of a forward fold here. So on an inhale breath, we're going to reach our arms forward and up. And see if you can lift your chest. See if you can look up slightly. Good. And as you exhale, start to reach your hips back. Start to drop your arms towards the floor. Just coming into a little forward fold here. And then relax your body forward. You can keep your arms hanging and ragdoll, or you can put your hands on your thighs. If there's too much pressure in your head, you can lift your gaze up slightly to take the pressure away. Yeah. So just find a forward fold here, just dumping some nice oxygen into the head, the eyes, the upper part of our body, and breathe. There again should be no discomfort in your back. If there is, you got to support your back with your hands on your legs. One more breath here. Good. Keeping your head where it is. Press into your feet. Slowly start to roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Roll the body up slowly. Yes, slowly. And then once the chest comes up, the body's up, roll your shoulders back and down and relax. Good. All right. Let's shake it out. Find your mountain. Take a nice big breath in and let go of any tension that you might be building. Good. Bringing your legs a little bit wider apart now, softening your knees. Good. On an inhale breath, breathe into one side, exhale out the mouth. Inhale, out. Inhale, If you're sitting, you can pancake your hands in front of your chest. Yes. Now switch to exhaling the opposite side. Say your hug loudly. Let go, let out any tension, any stress that you're not even aware of. And last one. And come back to center. Good. All right, let's bring our feet back to our hip distance apart. We're gonna just do a nice little easy dance of warrior 1 to warrior 2. Yeah. Good. So you can be toward the back of your chair. Just make sure you have a little space behind you here. Yeah. So we're gonna start with, you can be holding onto your chair, to the top of your chair if you need. Yeah. And then we're gonna step the right foot back onto our heel, not the ball of our foot. Yeah. So feet are slightly wider apart. Yes. Good. And then you're gonna just softly bend this front knee. Good. If you're holding onto your chair, maybe you bring one arm up, and if it's available, both arms up. Lift your heart. Look to where the ceiling meets the wall. Find yourself in your warrior 1 pose. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, see if you can relax your shoulders. Melt a little further down towards the floor. Maybe bend the knees slightly. Good. Nice tall warrior. Beautiful pose. Good. Take a breath in here. And we're just gonna ever so slightly start to turn to the right and drop your arms into a T. You need to scoot up a little bit here. Yeah. Kind of finding yourself in just a nice warrior 2 pose. Good. And then we're gonna, on an inhale breath, start to raise our arms, turn back, forward, find your warrior 1, and release your hands down onto your chair. Good. And then on an inhale breath, you can bring that leg forward. Good. All right. And we'll do that on the other side. So sending your left foot back just to where it's comfortable, softening this right knee. Good. Hips are as far as forward as it possibly can be. Yeah. And again, if you're holding on, you can reach one arm up. And if it's available, both arms up. Take a nice big breath in, lift your chest, look up. Good. Exhale it out. Take another breath in. As you exhale, start to turn to the left now. Drop your arms into a T. Find your warrior pose here, your warrior 2. Take a breath in. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Now on an inhale breath, float your arms up. Start to rotate back forward with your body, back to your warrior 1. And exhale, release your hands onto your chair. Lean forward on an inhale breath. Bring that back foot forward. Good. And shake it out. Very nice. Good. Roll out the shoulders. Good. Take a nice big breath in. And let it go. Good. And an inhale breath, slide your hands back, interlace your hands behind your back. Yes, if you're sitting down, you can grab your chair, the frame of your chair. Good. Soften your knees slightly if you're standing, lift your heart and look up. And find that open heart again. Yeah, the more we walk around with an open heart and our shoulders back, yes, it's like our body is smiling. Well, let's bring a smile to the face. A nice couple breaths here with that chest open, heart open. solar plexus shining. And then as you exhale, relax the body, unlace your hands. Good. All right, take a nice big breath in and let it go. All right, coming to a nice little standing twist here. So on an inhale, inhale breath, bring your arms forward like you're holding a box. Yeah, take a breath in. As you exhale, soften the knees, start taking that box, so keep your hands in the same space they're in, and rotate the box over to the right. Good, as far as you can, just twisting at the waist. Good. Now take your left hand onto your right shoulder, so drop the box. Yeah, and then draw your right arm all the way back as far as it'll go and look behind you. And breathe here. So a little bit deeper stretch for our spine. Breathe for 2. Breathe for 1. And slowly start to bring your right arm back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. Good. Release your right arm. Still have your left hand. Good. Do a little massage on the top of your shoulder here. Good. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, just throw away all the tension that your body is holding. Again, we're so not even aware that our body's holding tension. Yeah. All right, so let's take that box up again. So here we are holding our box again. Yeah, you can imagine that it's in colorful paper with a big bow on it. Yeah, soften your knees. Take a breath in. As you exhale, start to turn your box. So the box is about 12 inches wide. Yeah, over to the other side, over to the left. Good, take a breath in. As you exhale, take your right hand onto your left shoulder now, drop the box, and glide your left arm as far back as it will go, and look towards that left back hand. And breathe. Good. 2, 1. And now slowly bring your left hand back forward. Good, all the way. Take a breath in, exhale, release your left arm down. Give your little left shoulder a massage, the back of that trapezius muscle on your neck. Good, pause, take a breath in. As you exhale, let go of the tension and shake it out. Nice, beautiful twist. Good. Roll out the shoulders. Okay. We're going to make our way to the front of our chair. Not going to quite sit down yet. We're going to just do a couple of a little chair dance before we sit down in our chair. Yeah. So you can either just dance or you can follow along with chair pose. Hands on our thighs. Take a breath in. Let it go. Take another breath in. And now as you exhale, start to send your hips back. Good. Just to where you're comfortable. Now lift your chest a little bit, look forward. If it's available to you, raise one arm up and maybe the other arm. Tuck your tummy in. Good. Lift your arms up a little more if there's some space. As you exhale, drop your fingers, reach your arms back like an airplane. Good. Keeping your legs where they are. Drop your arms, reach them forward and up again. Looking up between your hands. Exhale, draw your arms back like an airplane. One more, you got it in you. Drop your arms forward and up, down and up. And this time on an exhale breath, drop your arms down. Sit your hips back a little more. Grab the front of your chair and allow your hips to, just as gracefully as you can, float onto the chair. Good. You've landed. Good. All right, so let's put our hands on our heart and close our eyes. You can feel that heartbeat. Yes. Good. right, and then opening your eyes, releasing your hands down. So that's such a great asana to get your heart rate going. Yeah, and strengthen your legs. Yeah, good. All right, we're gonna scoot forward in our chair a little bit. Good. We're gonna bring our legs out a little wider to where they're comfortable. Feet flat on the floor, knees 90 degrees, right above your heels. Good. And then we're gonna interlace our hands in front of our chest and extend our arms straight. Good. And now again, bring your awareness to that solar plexus, that navel. Yes. And now we're just going to make big circles. So keep your arms straight. Don't bend your elbows. And we're going to make circles, kind of like we're churning butter or grinding grain. So your body is rotating, right? Not just your arms. And then pause. And then go the opposite direction. So you feel your core engage when you go back. Yes. Just veer ever so slightly. Yes. My grandmother used to make butter and it was like the best butter. Wow. And come back to center. Good. And release your hands down. Yeah. Good. All right. Roll out your shoulders. Good. And now toe, heel, your feet back to hip distance apart. All right, so we're gonna do a little reverse plank pose in our chair. So we're forward in our chair, good. We're gonna extend one leg and then the other. So now we're on the heels of our feet, good. And now we're gonna take our hands behind us like we did when we were doing our cat-cow. Yeah, good. All right. And then what I want you to do is to start to press down into your palms. See if you can look to lift your hips up off your chair a little bit and look up towards the sky. Yes. And breathe. So this is challenging, but it shouldn't be painful. Yes. For 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Good. And come back forward with your hands, bend one leg and bend the other. That is really good strengthening for our arms, right? So to practice that, you're literally lifting your weight, right? And with osteoporosis, they talk to, us, our age, so many times about weightlifting, right? And it's kind of an easy way. And again, as long as there's no pain in your wrists or your hands or anything. And then just if you practice that, start to practice it until you start to feel shaking going on. And that means that's what's sending the signals to create more bone mass in our body. You want to do it again? Let's do it again. This time extend the opposite leg and then the other one. And your knees are soft, they're bent, they're not dropped down. Good. And now bring your palms behind you on your chair. Your fingers are sort of hanging off your chair. Yeah, that might feel better. Good. All right. And on an inhale breath, lift your chest. And if you can't lift your hips up, that's fine. Just make the effort like you want to lift your hips up. And breathe. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Yes. 3. Anytime you can come out of this pose. For 2. For 1. And release. Good, good, good. And release your hands from behind you. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Good. And relax. Shake out your hands. Yes, your wrists. That's a good strengthening for our wrists as well, and our hands. And again, you don't have to lift your hips, just pressing down even slightly to wherever it's comfortable for you. Yeah, it's just getting that, because it's hard to walking and all that is really good for our legs, strengthening our legs, but it's hard to get a weightlifting in our arms unless you are lifting weights, right? Yeah, good. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so we're just gonna come into a eagle pose before we let go of our activity and take a rest. Yeah. All right, so take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, hinge forward. Clasp your hands behind your right leg. On an inhale breath, if it's available to you, hug your thigh into your belly. Good. And then we can just do one, and we do a couple circles here for our feet. Good. Now, if it's available to you, cross your leg at your thighs, or you can cross them at your ankles. Yes. Find a nice tall spine. Relax your arms down. Roll your shoulders out a little bit. Yeah, after that weightlifting, you might be still a little tense. Good. And then inhale, float your arms out to a T. Reach your fingers to either side of the room. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Ignite that liver energy, that spleen, pancreas energy. Yes, relax. Turn your palms forward. Relax your shoulders. And now move your arms forward. And we're going to bring the right arm up and the left arm under and cross here. And then bring your fingertips to your shoulders. So giving yourself like a high hug here. Yeah, scoot your fingertips a little further, as far back as you can on your shoulder blades. Good. Now, making sure that your left foot is nice and steady. Good. If it's available to you and you're crossed up above your elbows, you can bring the backs of your hands together. Yeah. You can even grab your right thumb with your left hand if that's available. Or stay here, hugging, right? Either one. Wherever you are, if your arms are up, draw them away from your face. Good. And then we're all gonna lift our elbows up off our chest a little bit. Look up towards the sky, lifting those arms. And then as you exhale, relax your upper arms onto your chest. Start to drop your head down. Let your arms drop to where they're comfortable. Yeah, in whatever pose they're in, hugging or arms up. Close your eyes and breathe. Now take a breath in. As you exhale, squeeze your legs together and squeeze your arms together. Yes, we're really squeezing out our lymphatic system here. Breathe for 2. Breathe for 1. And on an inhale breath, now relax. Press down into your left foot. Start to float your arms back up off your chest. Head comes up slowly as well. And then start to uncross your arms as the arms go up a little higher. It's like you're in slow motion blossoming. Yes. We're all these beautiful, amazing entities that we call life, our earth. We're all part of the whole. Yeah, and relax the arms down. Good. And then very gently help to uncross your legs. Good. Pat yourself out. Get all that blood moving. Yes. So when we restrict blood flow and then we release and let blood flow, it sort of rushes back into all these nooks and crannies of our body. Yes. Just, inviting help. Good. Nice tall spine. Take a breath in. Exhale, hinge forward. Clasp behind your left knee. On an inhale breath, hug that thigh into your belly. You could do a couple circles here in one direction and other. Yeah, good. And then on this side, either crossing at your thighs, if that's comfortable and you can sit up tall, or cross at your ankles. Yes, relax your arms down. Roll out your shoulders. Yeah, good. On an inhale breath, float your arms out into that T. Stretch, stretch, stretch your fingers to either side of the room. And relax, turn your palms forward, relax your shoulders. Slowly move your arms forward. Good. This time, left arm above right, opposite arm on top. And then give yourself a hug on this side. Yeah. Scoot your fingers as far back onto your shoulder blades as you can. Good. You feel that squeezing in your underarms. Those are your lymph nodes. We want to squeeze all the stale fluid that's sitting in there. Yeah, good. Lift your elbows up. If it's available to you, backs of the hands together. If you're crossed like at your mid-arm or your wrist, you want to stay here. That's a better hug. Yeah. Or here, right? If you're crossed above your elbows. If the arms are up, again, you can hold on to your thumb. You can draw your arms away from your face a little. On an inhale breath, lift up the arms a little bit higher, look up slightly. And as you exhale, relax your upper arms onto your chest, drop your head, relax forward. Take a breath in. As you exhale, squeeze your arms together, squeeze your legs together. And on this side, we're gonna lift the pelvic floor muscles up off our chair. We're gonna engage those pelvic floor muscles. At our age, this is so important, right? To keep those pelvic floor muscles nice and strong. Yes. And breathe as you're squeezing. Don't stop breathing. For 3, for 2, squeeze a little harder, squeeze a little bit more. And then exhale, relax everything. Slowly lift the arms up, pressing into that right foot to lift the arms up. And as they come up high, start to uncross them, blossom into this beautiful flower that you are, or weed, or tree, or whatever thing in nature that you like. And relax. Good. And then release your leg up and off. Good. And again, just move the body, roll the body around, shoulders around. Notice where you might have picked up some tension. Again, get that blood flow moving through this lymphatic system. Yeah, good. And relax. And let's get ready for our final relaxation. Beautiful, beautiful class today, everybody. You look great. All right. So sitting back into your chair, feel free to lay down on the floor for Shavasana if that's what you prefer. And just make sure that your back feels supported. Feet are flat on the floor. Spine is tall, but not overly erect. Yes, you don't want to be curling forward. Yes. And then palms up on your lap. That'll help keep the spine straight. Close your eyes. Good. And let's take a nice big breath in. Hold the breath and let it go. Again, breathe in. Hold the breath and let go. Do that one more time. And as you let go, let the shoulders relax. Whole body's relaxing now, letting all the beautiful work and stretching and oxygenating go to a deep cellular level as we relax. Good. Bring a gentle little smile to your face, letting all the muscles of your face relax. Let your arms relax, your hands, and your fingers. Relax your spine and your heart. And your belly, that solar plexus. Feel your hips grounded into the floor of the chair. Relax your thighs. Your lower legs. And your feet. And all of your toes. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, relax from head to toe. Body relaxed. Mind relaxed. Letting go of all of your efforts. Relax. Notice how you feel. And feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. If you choose to slowly now come back into the space and time, take a breath in and breathe out. And slowly begin to wiggle your toes and fingers, making the body swaying the body side to side like a pendulum, like we began. Coming back to center, back to stillness. Bringing your hands into Anjali Mudra prayer, resting them onto your heart. Take a nice big deep breath in, fill your belly, your heart. And as you exhale, bow your forehead to your fingertips, relax your shoulders. Close practice today with this. See the impermanence in everything. You will gain strength from this understanding, and fear will disappear. When you're feeling ready and complete, you may gently begin to flutter your eyes open as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming and sharing this beautiful practice together. Have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.